Welcome everybody. Since we can't have you all here, which we'd love to do, we've decided to bring the exhibition right into your living rooms, the Jean Vendome Exhibition. Who was this person, this extraordinary man who was born in 1930, Ohan Tadarian, of Armenian descent, and completely reinvented a new way of looking at jewelry? I propose that we put ourselves in his shoes and we look at the jewelry the way he did, and we visit this exhibition virtually together, opening our eyes, breaking the golden cage, outside the box, a new way of looking. Shall we? What about this ring? It's called the bague ferrée, the ferrée ring. It's a beautiful sculpture, you might say. I'm showing you a lovely selection of sculpted and cut tourmalines that create this long form. Do you see how it flows so softly and gently? Do you see how what looks like a great sculpture in the case, and is a great sculpture, also can be worn in such a comfortable and flowing way? This, with the watermelon tourmalines, and looks like a moonscape maybe, sculpted gold that creates this fantasy space environment. 3 ways to wear it, not 1 but 3, all together. It is a voluminous ring, but it sits. It's the jeweler's artistry that Jean Vendome made it sit well and flow well on your hand. You can take off the stones and you can wear just the gold sculpture. Or you can disassemble that away from the stones and make the stones the ring themselves, just the stones as a ring. So not only can you wear the piece, but 3 different ways. Everything he did was so unique. We can't show you everything. I'd like to show you everything today if I could. But let's go with Olivier Segura and let's look at some specific, unusual, startling gem materials that Jean Vendome used to express his vision. Olivier Segura, our scientific director of l'École, is here with me, and the 2 of us are going to have a look at a perfect way to start out talking about Jean Vendome is how he said that a jeweler had to respect the materials. That was the main job of the jeweler, and how he used a stone that I absolutely adore, which I call Mother Nature's practical joke, the Dendritic Agate. Have you see all the plant life and almost like landscape gardens inside. Olivier, how does Mother Nature play that practical joke on our eyes?
It is not organic material inside, of course not. It is dendritic agate, dendron from the Greek, meaning wood, meaning tree. And in fact, it is iron and manganese oxide inside, like an inclusion, and doing like this fern pattern we can see in this kind of agate. Agate, of course, it's a family of quartz and chalcedony.
But the idea of finding the shapes, putting the shapes together the way he did, in such a respectful way, and marrying them with the stones and the gold, even the curve of the necklace is the perfect way to espouse the stones. Now here's something as rare as those floral patterns are that I've never seen dendritic agate do. If you'll join me, what we have here is a stormy sea. A really violently storm-tossed sea. The white is creating the effect of the waves. Now if you focus you can see, and the cloudy sky is above in the sort of clear part of the agate. And we've got a ship that's being tossed in the storm. Look at the lower left. There's the ship, sculpted in gold, and the mast is at an extreme angle as it's tossing around in the storm. There it is, a storm-tossed sea with a ship struggling to stay upright. Olivier and I thought we would show you, we'd like to bring you in to see something, an amazing stone that's also shows Jean Vendome's courage to use it because it's fragile. It's called Rutile Quartz. You can pick out sort of the sailboat shapes in the rutile quartz, the Venus hair or the angel hair, and then the lapis lazuli is blue of sky or sea, and then the diamonds, beautiful square set diamonds, all different sizes, could be stars. Now about this rutile, choosing the rutile quartz that had the beautiful needle shapes that seem so easy, but it means a lot of choice.
Exactly, you have so many patterns with these materials, And of course, rutile is titanium oxide. So titanium oxide could easily do like inclusions in many gemstones. In corundums, of course, you know this kind of patterns of star in corundums, in garnet, in andaluzite. But here in the quartz, it's really the most perfect gemstone to display this kind of pattern and to see this golden image and this golden pattern with stars so impressive for rutile quartz. And do you know, Inezita, that rutile is linked to humans because we, in our everyday life, we use rutile. Maybe you don't know.
Do?
Yes, we do. Titanium oxide is really used for painting as a pigment, for example, as a white pigment, and for food also as a pigment, for whitening all the food, and in toothpaste, we use rutile every day.
Wow. I did not know that. I just learned that. Every time you talk to Olivier Segura, you learn something. It's worth having a conversation. Talk about Jean Vendome without talking about the way he understood pearls. And to understand Baroque pearls, we also, Olivier and I, share a passion for getting people to understand that Baroque pearls are how humans fell in love with pearls. From the very beginning, they would find Baroque pearls and they would find meaning in them, and they would even make images from what they found in the Baroque pearls.
Yes, maybe we can say that Baroque pearl meaning with no symmetry axis, so with a different shape, no round, no drop, no etc.
Even the word Baroque comes from wave, comes from the Portuguese, from waved. But those again are the natural shapes of those pearls, dripping down off the fire opals, and then above are those tourmalines and citrines, I think. Tourmalines and citrines, and then another Mexican fire opal, and the necklace, once again, respecting and thinking about how it needs to fall on the lady's neck. Somebody is wearing these jewels. Think of it that way. Think of it as espousing the person's neck. We can't leave the pearls of Jean Vendome without having a look at a few of our favorites, both Olivier and I. Love, 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 in particular, en vol. So in en vol, nobody did anything to that pearl except Mother Nature and the mollusk. It's actually a conglomeration of freshwater pearls that grew together like that during the process. It's one Baroque pearl, but it looks like a few birds that are flying together in a flock.
Yes, probably freshwater pearls.
Absolutely.
And natural colors. You can have all these different colors from gray, brownish, pinkish also. All the colors are possible in freshwater pearls.
This is definitely a Chinese freshwater pearl. And what do we have above it? So the sky. The birds are flying through the sky. He slices these turquoise to give us the clouds so that the birds are flying under the clouds.
And can we talk about this wonderful mermaid, Inezita?
The mermaid is kind of like a Madonna mermaid or a Lady Gaga, and that's a pearl again. Well, it's a conglomeration. Again, it's a Mabe pearl actually, but it's one object that came out of a mollusk. We're leaving our pearls, but we're not really leaving our pearls because Jean Vendome loved them as much as we do, and we thought that to marry, the way he married these Baroque pearls, Baroque freshwater pearls, kind of flower petal shaped, looking at the structure and even the texture of those pearls and putting them together with Moldavite and South Sea pearls. But Moldavite, how is it that Moldavite is kind of connected with everything about our planet?
Yes, exactly. Moldavite is a wonderful material. Moldavite is an impactite. It means something provoked due to a meteorite coming into the Earth. And with this impact, a lot of material was projected in the air. And this projected material melt down and then solidified in the air and then deposit on Earth.
So it's actually almost a kind of glass, isn't it?
It is a natural glass.
Mother Nature's glass, yes.
Exactly, so with very specific inclusion inside.
If we look at that piece right there, the big slice of the gorgeous yellow stones that are inside that, what are they?
There are a kind of olivine, in fact, inside. So the same family as the peridot. There is different kind of meteorite. Some are with stone meteorite, some are iron meteorite, metallic, and some are a mix of both stony and iron.
So the palisite, how did it get here?
Yeah, so palisite is this kind of very specific meteorite. Less than 2% on Earth meteorite are this kind of palisite. So palisite is a mix of iron, of nickel, and with some silicate. And this silicate inside is the family of olivine.
And it came because of the impact of it's actually from outer space.
Exactly, it's from the outer space. It's a part of the inner part of the asteroid of all planets.
Jean Vendome was a person who loved science, who loved space and dreamed of space. And this incorporation of the palisite and the peridot, this stone that is made from space, it comes from space at whatever age, is kind of a perfect way for us to end our time with you and hopefully begin, which is, as Olivier was saying, to join us either.
Yes, of course, if you want to know more about gemstones, about the art of jewelry, please don't hesitate to come to our courses.
Go to the Beaux-Arts mini site within the website on Jean Vendome and find out more about this dreamer, this visionary, the René Lalique of his time, who could make poetry with stones and make you dream of space with a ring on your finger. Thanks so much.
Thank you.